Hello YouTubers, got the saw running over there cutting some 1/2 inch by 4s, 4-inch cold roll plate to make dies for my guillotine tool. Thought I'd show you the tools I bought today. I went to my favorite little antique shop and picked up some more blacksmithing stuff. I got a set of Aetha Made in USA tongs. I have one set of Aetha and they're really nice. I got them from this same guy, so I bought this set from him this week. They're a little expensive. I paid 30 bucks for them. I paid 30 bucks for the other set too. I'm gonna have to start learning how to make my own tongs. Been watching some videos on it, but these were 30 bucks, and I bought a set of Champion tongs for $18. They're just straight. They got Champion stamped all over them. So there's 2 sets of tongs I bought today, 30 and 18, and I found this old hammer. Blacksmithing hammer. It's kind of flat on one side and rounded on the other. Of course, it's old, beat up, rusted, and needs some love. And I think that's what I'm going to give it, some love. It's got a couple just roofing nails, looks like, drove in the handle. We'll fix that. Handle's just a little bit loose, but I will try to pull those nails out, pull the head off. Maybe make the head sit down farther on the handle a little bit and tighten it up. And while it's off, I'm going to resurface both sides of the head and smooth it out. It's a nice light hammer for doing light work, but I like it. And then I bought this. It's kind of neat. When I was looking at this other stuff, I spotted this. It's a riveting tool. This opens up and you store your rivets in there. It's got like a little horn for an anvil here. Flat place, so if you need to tap on something. And then you put your rivet in there, and then you see it's spring loaded in the bottom. So you can set a rivet inside there, and then when you push it together it'll seal it, and the handle's spring loaded. Pretty neat tool. I don't know what I'll use it for other than riveting. I do a little leather work now and then, and that'll come in handy for that. Make a nice base to set it on, and maybe so I can clamp the base in a vise when I need to use it. That's it for this video. This was $12, and this hammer I got for $4. So I thought those were pretty good buys. What else did I buy? Oh, I hate to say it, but my wife bought some Christmas decorations, and it's on here too. We won't show you those. Thanks for watching. Okay, PS to the video. Here's that little hammer I bought for $4. The funny thing is I almost bought one of these last night online and paid like $35 for it. I chucked it in my lathe, used my angle grinder while it was spinning, and trued this up, cleaned all the nicks and gouges out of it, kind of rounded the edge off and made it flat, kind of a flattening side. And on this side, I don't know if you can see it, but it's rounded. It's for spreading the metal when you hit it. And it's polished nice and neat. They're not perfect, but they're plenty good for what I do. And this is a kind of a light hammer. I just happen to have another one right here that I bought. I think I might have got it at the same place, but you can see it's kind of dinged up. I'm thinking about knocking that handle off of there and doing the same thing to it, making one side a spreading and the other side a flattening, and making a nice hammer out of it. Now you won't use either one of these hammers when you're trying to drive a punch through or a chisel through. These are just for hitting hot steel, because you don't want to ruin the nice polish job that I just got done doing. Oh, I just finished cutting another one of my pieces for that guillotine tool. Now it's funny what you find drove in the heads of these hammers with people trying to get them tight. Had a washer drove in it to tighten it up. A washer, 2 nails, and I see there's another little shiny round thing in there, probably another nail. But what I did was I got a proper wedge, and it didn't look like it was going to be wide enough. So I got a shim shingle and cut it off at where I thought it would fit snug in there. Drove that in, cut it off, sanded it off a little bit, drove my wedge in, and then sanded it down, and I got it pretty well contoured to the end of the hammer head. The handle's nice and tight. So this one's ready to go blacksmithing. This one here, the handle's relatively tight. I can't feel any wiggle, but when I'm using it, the head starts to slide off. And it's got 2 brass wedges, a wedge that I put in there, and something small and square. I don't know. But I like keeping the old handles on them, so I'll probably try to get this one off, fit it on there a little tighter, finish the heads on it to a nice finish, clean it up, put it back on this handle. Even though it is cracked, I still like the old handle. I'll use it until it's unusable. There you go. This is the true end of the video. Thanks for watching.